Good morning. We are back today. We're going to play some lovely Hello Lady. We're hopefully going to be doing some good stuff today. Looks like, wait a minute, looks like the screen is a little bit white on the side here. Okay, wait a minute, is it good now? Huh. I don't know. Okay, but anyway, good morning. Anyway, okay, we're good now. Okay, so anyway, good morning. But anyway, I want to say, okay. Oh, excuse me. Okay, okay, what I might do next week, um, I might do a live stream of Ultimate Dom on, I'm not yet what day, but I think maybe, it's probably gonna be a short live stream though, for Ultimate Dom. I think I'm gonna start doing, I think I'm gonna start live streaming that like short, not like hours and stuff, not like an hour or something. But anywho, let's get back to Lovely Hello Lady. But while we're talking all that stuff, also I had to do the Steam stuff, the Steam stuff sale and stuff today this morning. So we got a lot to do. But anyway, a dark joy filled my heart. With overwhelming the shock. Coral had survived. Hello, Rainy. Morning. I knew that mere AHM couldn't have killed him. The enemy I longed for, the one I sought for 7 long years, stood on the other side of this lake.
このメイドがいるということは、敵はお前か、成田真理。
Dismayed, you, my, you bitch, you better not have touched our girl.
これより行く。
Oh. He cut the link before I managed to respond. Dark urges that I couldn't control dominated my mind. I started running, not looking back once. Our maid! We must save her! My legs moved as fast as possible. I I I found it hard to remain still in the underground elevator in the underground faculty elevator. I passed the destroyed gate and ran down the path of the research building. Someone chased after me, but I didn't turn back to verify their identity. Yeah, fuck them, whoever they are. Don't care. Oh damn. Okay. Excuse me. Anywho, um. Oh wait, hold up. Wait a minute. Hold on now. Don't start sitting there cutting off and shit. Okay. Yesterday, right? Yesterday. My internet kept on freaking cutting out and shit like that. Yeah, I was just annoying the hell out of me. I really hope it don't start doing that shit now in the morning. I dashed through the familiar inner garden, past the school building, and in wait wait and into the leading hallway to the main gate. He was there. I felt it, not with my senses, but through the strains of fate twisting around us, and I was sure he felt the same as well. Hmm, Excuse me. Anyway, the wait the smell of burning cinders reached my nose. The battle had started several small fires are all around the area. There were no employees anywhere. However, since they would either hold up, wait, since they either hold up. I guess hold. Okay, hold up, hold it up in the research building or escaped. There was no need to run. There was no need to run. Excitement rushed through me with every step I took. The moment the moment I've been waiting for was finally at hand. The golden sparks flying around and mixing with the night seemed like a blessing that returned us to the night 7 long years ago. Mm. With Hosen, Shazan, and the right hand, wait, and his right hand woman, Pokino dealt with, we finally stood on equal ground. I mean, this was what? This was a good long couple of years. Well, a good long perhaps anyway. We were enemies who cursed each other's name.
成田
You might not want to see this. You really might not want to see this. The one who caught up the one who caught up to me the one who caught up to me said something, but I barely understood.
理事長が帰ってきたのね。私も彼に問いたださなければならない。
Are you sure? He simply stood next to he simply she simply stood next to me. She didn't follow me or lead the way, but remained by my side. My heart contained only immense joy as I calmly stepped ahead. Pearl appeared at the other end of the hallway, dooming doing an air of composure. Uh, yo, our man looks like he wants to scrap. He looks like he wants to scrap. I give it to him though. He makes a good picture. He makes a good picture. I will give him that. I will give the man that. He makes a good picture. Yeah, or farming, right? He has to be. That is some aura farming right there. That's what it is. It's aura farming because he's got it. He this man has this man's got. In fact, hold up. In fact, as soon as I can, he is going. He's going to be. I'm sorry, Saki, but I'm changing the photo I'm changing the thumbnail, and this man's it. And this man's it. This man's the thumbnail.
成田真理、お前が復讐者か。
帝、いや、玄馬黒船。この日を待ちかねたぞ。
Well, hold up, though. Okay, okay. My interesting thing is, okay, are we just gonna like fight? I mean, no powers and shit like that. Just by pure strength, just to end it all. I have to say, okay, if that's how it's gonna go, I say this would be 10 out of 10, what 10, almost 10 out of 10 really for me, quite frank. It's up there anyway, but I mean, if just to, okay, we know we can use powers and all that stuff, but we're gonna just gonna duke it out.
帝の生き残りか。残らず滅んだはずだ。
私は亡霊だ。7年を超えて憎悪のために帰還した。
そうか、春水。この手で始末しておくべきだった。
Yeah, you fucked up, buddy.
花園と葛城を殺したのはやはりお前か。夜店時乃は。
Well, she's um she's in permanent rest.
始末した。残るは貴様だけだ。
Ooh,
正門にいた女は
oh,
私はここにいる。
the woman at the right at the gate. Oh, he's talking about our girl, right? He's talking about our girl. This bastard. The girl didn't even crack a smile as he provided the answer. So he dealt with Hestia. I closed my eyes to think back on the path that had led me to that point. Hestia was originally completely unrelated to my foolish revenge tragedy. She had no reason to stand on such a ground, but on such a stage, on such a stage. She might have she might have claimed that she did, but she might have claimed that she did. So because I saved her, but it was truly this, but it was surely the other way around. I was the one who saved who I was the one who was saved by our meeting, for she let me believe that I could protect something even with bloodied hands. She received freedom she received freedom and recovered a life that she could live for the sake of her own happiness. If she did naturally hadn't chose hadn't chosen a violent path, there might have been a happier end in store for her. I didn't cry, for I had promised I wouldn't when I decided that I would walk the path of adventure. This our girl's gone. Yo, we gotta put. I'd say, I don't know if it's true or not, and please don't even tell me, quite frank. But we gotta put this fucker on the ground. We walked down a road of strife. So there was never a chance that we would both meet at an end at the same time.
その時が来ても泣いたりされませんように。イシアも成田様が死んだらせいぜい笑うことにいたしますので。
Oh man, yeah, I'm about to tear up. After my brief reminiscence, I removed all remnants of emotion and and and, and essentially stopped being human. Shinatri was a machine made for revenge alone, and my job was to deliver a single bullet. Only the grand finale remained. Once that finished, my seven years of hatred would be put to rest. We got to put this motherfucker on the ground. The only thing that had changed was there was suddenly one more soul that would find reporse when the man before me perished.
玄馬黒船。貴様を殺すために来た。
Quite frank. Okay, there's nothing to stop our boy now. Really, Saki, don't even try to stop our boy. We just lost our mate over here. There's nuh we can't, no stopping. I've only ever acted with that single goal in mind. The others involved were mere obstacles or sacrifices. The sheer hatred I admitted seemed like more than a cool breeze to him. His face resembled a firm iron mask.
それがお前の理由か、成田真理。
Hello, person, people.
では、 お前にも聞こう。おとなしさく。なぜこの場にいる？
Yeah, this is a good question. Ooh. Oh. Oh, hello. Wait. Oh, ooh. I said this is a bit interesting, quite frank. Saki on the other side. I, okay. I like I like the seating that they're doing here. It's like, hey, yeah, with Curl, it's like he's prepared, he's looking, like both of them, like indirectly. I'm guessing, like at this, like you can, okay, like you can see from his point, from his viewpoint. But anyway, the air grew so tense that it was on the verge of bursting like a balloon. The man knew that a mere prick of a needle would spark a deadly battle, yet he remained completely calm and composed. He seemed more like a machine than human, which revealed that he had abandoned all emotion. Merely facing him made Saki shiver due to the pressure, but she clicked her teeth and stood tall.
真実を見定めるためです。今夜たくさんのことを知りました。ホンスローとかホール、システム、他にもたくさん。
Oh, hello, hello. See, Nexi. Can I call you Nexi? Nexi, because that's short. Um, so I play visual novels, quite frank. I mean, I don't know if that's something you're interested in. But I'm glad to have you. Hopefully I earned your stay. Um, but uh, I've been playing. Let's see. I've played Ultimate Dawn. Well, I played Ultimate Dawn. I've been playing Ultimate Dawn for a little bit. I played this. Hello, Lady. What else I play? Riddle Joker, Cap Stella. I'm doing those three. Well, as of right now, I'm doing Hello Lady, Cap Stella, Riddle Joker, um, Kikino. What's the other one? Oh, see, if okay, if you want a game like Doke, okay, I realize it's like, oh boy, uh, uh okay, well, okay, okay, Nexi, you want to see games. You want to see games like Donkey Donkey, boy. Okay. Oh, don't worry, don't worry. Cause quite frank, I got wonderful day. Hold on, where's my list? Where's my list? Okay, I got wonderful every day. Hold on, where is it at? Where's it at? Cause I'm planning on buying some games today. Okay. Speaking of, okay, we still got the sale. So, what games do y'all want? Quite frank. Rainy, I'm getting your game. Uh, the Future Radio. I got that inside the cart already. So don't worry about that one. Um, what was the other game that what you call was saying? Okay, I'm gonna get I'm gonna put wonderful every day. Wait a minute. Let me view my cart. Okay. Okay, my cart as of right now is is um is wonderful wonderful every day down the rabbit hole. I got the train game, the train visual novel with the lollies in it. Um or the main lowly anyway, and Future Radio. I need I need to get one of Arbiter's games. I have to get one of I got Lacey's game already. I got we're playing Secret Agent Saturday, so look forward to that. Um, and what's the other game for Sunday? What did I do? What did I forgot what Sunday. Yes, yes, Rainy. Yes, that's the game. That's the game that I got. Um, um, I don't know if that's a game that, quite frankly, everyone would love to see. Quite frank. Okay, apparently you have to pay for the 18 plus on Just Cast, for like fif- 15 USD, 15 bucks just for a what? I mean, it must be good, right? I mean, it must be good. It must be good, right? For 15 bucks. Though, I mean, that seems crazy though. For $15? Like 15 freaking dollars you want people to pay? I mean, really? I maybe for okay for the DLC. Okay. 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 Not even the game. Wait. Not even the game. I don't know. Chat. Wait. Why? What? Okay. Wait. Okay. I'll check later. Oh wait. Okay. Wait. On Jazz. Okay. 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 Makes a little bit sense. Makes a little bit sense. Makes a little bit sense. Okay. Okay. So let's get back. Let's get back to it. Anyway.
どうして理事長たちが成田の帝の一族を滅ぼしたのか。スクールは何のためにあるのか。私はまだ何も納得のいく答えを得ていません。
Oh.
ふん、よかろう、おとなしさく。自ら道を切り開いてここへ至った。その行為と意志には応えねばなるまい。
Yeah, I think our boys our boss over here is just about to, yo, hey Arbity, yeah, he is about to go to he's about to go to town.
では、講義を執り行う。
Oh man, is Curl about to put some belts to asses right here?
何のつもりだ。今さらざれ言を聞かせるのか。
I didn't expect him to regret what he had done, and I had no plan to forgive him, even if he did try to apologize. I mean, apology is worthless at this point. Unlike Tokino, he lived alongside the Makotos as a general. However, despite that, he didn't seem to feel the least bit guilty about what he's done. Even okay, hold up. Okay, here. Okay, hold up. Hold up. Nexi, I'm just going to say it now. Quite frank. Okay, one, I stutter. Two, I have speaking problems. So quite frank, I'm just letting you know now. And quite frank, I can be a yapper. So just letting you know, just letting you know. Anywho, um, even though he stood before an enemy, he should have despised. He remained the same as ever, which further filled my resentment.
私はスクールのプレジデントだ。人を導く者として問われれば答えねばならぬ。
Well, yes, he did, Arbiter. Yes. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. You bastard. You know this. You know this. So you know what? You know what? You know what? You keep what you know what? No. No. Nothing wrong with nothing wrong with only playing 40 minutes in a 2 hour stream. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Anywho, wait, oh, wait. Okay, okay. Okay. He's being responsible now.
問答なら地獄でやるがいい。
Yo, our boy's not here. Our boy is not hearing any of this. Yeah, you saying they want to ask questions and shit? Fuck that. I didn't intend to listen to a word of his response of his nonsense. I closed the distance between us, not even trying to catch him off, not even trying to catch him off guard, and threw my fist at him. Just, don't worry, don't just block. Our boy's just blocking her out. The sudden battle shook Saki, but she failed to even see the exchange that happened next. Oh my, okay, whoa, we got words here. It began with a punch to his abdomen, then a sweep and a feint and a kick. My blows filled what my blows what flowed with flowed with water, and each of them was powerful enough to end lives. They were ancient killing techniques that I learned from the nameless man. Okay, maybe from Slender Man, maybe he learned this shit. You know, I mean that has to be it, right? He learned it from freaking Slender Man. However, Curl simply moved in similar patterns as I attacked him with lethal blows. Yo, what the fuck? He deflected some of my attacks like a sturdy mountain, avoided others like a willow in a swift wind, and eventually retaliated with strikes as deadly as viper bites. No, he's got some freaking some stuff. He was no simple bureaucrat who held the title of chairman. I quickly realized that a single mistake would have cost me my life. Yo, okay, we got some fight on our hands. Mm. He's oh wait he's oh my okay now okay this is what the end I was quite right hoping for. No powers and all that stuff, just actual fighting. He stuck his right hand forward and as as he bent over slightly. It was an open palm, not a fist. I mean, okay, maybe maybe he's gonna fire a freaking a Ki blast or something. Eh? His his stance was low enough to put his head at about my chest level. He only stood he stood okay, he stood only a few dozen centimeters below me. But I hesitated to lower my gaze. His pose was rather odd and reminiscent of a crawling lizard. Oh hi, hello, XX. Yeah, I swear, eh, I, okay, wait. It may not be that cold, but it's something where you kind of want to appreciate the 5 hour the 5 hours of backstory and suffering to get it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Um, hey, other people, I haven't seen XX in a good minute. Um, like though I think XX I think you're a lurker, quite frank. You're a lurker, or you come in like you see it like later on or something. But anyway, I'm glad to have you, man. It's a base music. Wow, really? Oh my god! I hope Jazz does a sale and shit like that. Well, okay, like on Steam right now. Okay, like on Steam right now. Okay, you can get it for like well, for me, it's like $5 right now. Like that's crazy. That's crazy. Anyhow, uh, then 16 for DT Plus. You're fighting an evil, but yes, yes, yeah. It sounds like a freaking scam. Just remember, Saki killed Kuro during Ares' route. Knowing Kuro's strength in this Saki route as combat as well a combat made with him, which we saw excellent in combat during Soroko's route. Yeah, interesting. Anyway, let's keep on going. Yeah, scan. Hold up. Whoopsie. Okay. Wait. In Japanese martial arts, there was a concept called rail or the harmony of principles. The body moved on the body moved based on physics. So you'll need enough strength to overcome it. However, Curl's stance didn't seem to alert didn't to ally adhere to that idea. He switched his own movements from circular to directional, seemingly have having waited for me to exhaust my repertoire. He grabbed my left hand, which had extended after my attack. Then he then he dragged me to him and launched his elbow like a cannonball. Yo, our boys, your grandpa American is I think may kick our ass. I had no way to dodge, so instead I let it hit my rib cage, took another step forward, and slammed onto his chest with as much strength as I had. Ooh, ooh, ooh. The impact felt akin to like an explosion. The power of our attacks made our bones crack, threw us back, and had us recompose ourselves.
成田。
Saku, who's been reduced to an onlooker, was suddenly shaken by the sight. My knees worked against my will and failed to support me.
瑠璃、菱や。
Oh, it seems XX speaks Arabic. Congrats. Looks like you have an audience in the Middle East. Oh. Oh, I did not know. Well, I think that's because I had translations on. I think that's what it is. Whoopsie. Hold up. Yeah, but I'm glad to have you, XX. Um, hmm, you used what? I used my what? I used my oath. I used my oath of revenge as support to reform. To reform my combat stance.
外したか。年は取りたくないものだな。
Pearl, on the other hand, merely wiped a bit of blood that left his mouth. My attack had certainly hit, but he withstood it so well that it frustrated me. Yeah. Our boy took his finger and wiped the blood off, and it's like, and probably looking at his own blood like, the old days of fighting in the war. Oh, this is nothing.
そして、よくぞここまで到達した。血肉を削り、憎悪で磨いた技のさえ。見事だ、復讐記。
Yeah, wouldn't surprise me. My tongue was so dry that my tongue was so dry that I failed to that I failed to reform. I failed to form a response. I definitely hadn't underestimated him, but I couldn't help but feel that I had. In his spite in spite of his odd stance, his techniques were truly effective, fierce, and peerless. I only knew one other man as capable as him.
何を驚く。玄馬は、帝の影を引き受けた者。私はその棟梁だった男だ。
Yeah,
帝の名を奪った貴様が、今さらそれを言うか。
I realized that I couldn't wait, okay, I realized that I couldn't be careless while closing the distance between us, then gritted my teeth in anger. Any openings I created through tricks would have also resulted in my certain death. Krill looked directly at me, then calmly returned to a natural stance.
聴衆は二
Neutral
人だ
stance,
が、
my bad, neutral.
悪くはあるまい。
Huh? And said that, wait, what?
始まりは80年代の半ばだ。世界各地で HMI の発生率が上昇した。システムの対応の一つに、スクール計画の前進があった。
Okay. Okay, we're getting some backstory. All right.
HMI を管理する目的でしかなかった計画を、私は引き継いだ。彼らをノーブル、人類の可能性とするためだ。
Okay. Oh, I was hoping for more, but okay. My sworn enemies' speech would have attracted the attention of many past buyers. It was his answer to Saki Otonaki's question. He looked entirely defenseless, like a regular teacher, but I still saw no opening. I inched closer and closer to him as I watched for my chance to attack, no matter how slim. Saki stood right behind me, for better or worse. I was in a position that allowed me to shield her from Kuro. I mean, I doubt he would attack her though, right?
私たちには本当に可能性たる資格があるのですか？コーマが HMI のあるべき姿なら私たちは。
I mean, possible. I mean, look what we had with Soroko though. Both Saki and had witnessed Soroko, an HMI, undergo a horrible transformation. If that warped form was our true nature, then we were more monster than human. Of course, none of that mattered to Shidenatsu. However, the same couldn't have been said for Saki Otonashi.
ではと、そもそも人間の定義とは何だ？
Ooh, okay.
それは。
This is a good question. Saki didn't have an answer. The definition of human, most people probably believed they had an answer to that question, but when asked, they found it hard to respond.
何をもって人とするのか。 生物学的見地か。いいな。人類と猿の DNA の塩基配列は極めて近く、厳密な区別することは困難なのだ。ならば、知性や語性、人格、精神性こそ、人の根拠か。否だ。それもまた、環境で構築されるものに過ぎない。
ならば何をもって人間という？
I went and asked him that question. He was what he would what he would suck what he what he would suck what he would suck what he did suck me into his lecture. Okay.
根拠など存在しない。というのだ、成田真理。
Okay, so it's just human to be human?
あらゆるものは変化する。殻を破れないヒナは死んでいく。江戸時代と現代で、日本人の体がどれほど変化したか知っているか。人類もまた変化し続ける。HMI という変化さえ、
No.
我々は取り込んで前進する。たとえ、最初の1がどこから来たにせよ。
Oh yes.
HMI とは、
Oh,
恥じることなく人類なのだ。
yes, proud members of humanity. Oh yes, such proud members of humanity. He voiced his heavy-handed logic without hesitation, as though to dispel all of Saki's worries. Like a devoted believer would pray to God, Kuro too appeared convinced of his beliefs. Oh yes, he's one of those a pure just a devoted believer, right?
そんな。
When Saki fell silent, Kuro left a mental gap smaller than than a needle's tip, which I used to jump forward. Excuse me. Okay, which I used to jump forward with murderous intent. Kuro had it. Hold up. Wait a minute. Whoopsie. Hold up. 1 second. Goodness gracious! I clicked something I shouldn't have. Anyway, uh, Crow hadn't prepared for my assault. As I took my step, he dashed away. But his momentum was so low that it seemed like he grinded against the ground. I slipped by. I slipped by three of his backhands, but by his backhand strikes like an illusion. But then the object of what? But okay, wait. Excuse me. Okay. But then the object of my hatred vanished. Yo, whoa! The moment I felt a hand grab my jaw from behind, I threw myself into a frontward somersault and to escape his clutches. Those were beginner techniques. If I reacted if I reacted even a second slower, he would have easily snapped my neck. Oh, yo, he relentlessly attacked me again, and his presence seemed to fade once more. I knew what I had to do. Yo, our boy,
動くな！
yo, our boy's so dirty. Yo, our boy's dirty. His odd stance and movements seemed to bind not just my sight, but all my senses. He appeared to almost turn invisible. Yeah, I mean, they love fighting, but quite frank, our boy, using our boy turns on the cheat codes. Not she did not raise Halo. Hamlet 12 was a power that imprinted words on into it wait into the target. No matter how fast he was, he had no means to outrun sound. Okay, basically, okay, Nexi, okay. If you see in Code Geass, the new Code Geass that's going around like I think like a year or two ago, it's basically that the main character's Geass, quite frank. Though I say a little bit, but it's around that. But yeah, anyhow. Though if you have not seen Code Geass, I recommend go watch it. It's a great anime, quite frank. Um, but it's one of the classics. Uh, if you watch dubbed, it's great. If you for surprisingly, it's dubbed, it's great. But personally, Japan style with the subs still great as well. So just say. But anyway,
はっ
uh, yeah, I again, I'll boy use the cheat powers. What the hell was that? A curl appeared right next to the wall on my left. Then he threw his right palm into a nearby pillar. The impact made my ears buzz, which made me realize the that it wasn't a mere palm. It was a palm. Wait, but it wasn't a mere palm strike, but a permanenting blow. However, what truly surprised me was his next movement. Was his next move? His movement should have been suppressed, but he slipped. But he slipped. But he slipped in right before me and launched an intense thrust into my left shoulder. Yo, what the hell? Okay, wait. Oh yeah, add me on Steam later. Oh wait, okay. Rainy. Um, wait, After stream, Rainy. After stream, um, um, uh, uh, After stream, uh, can you put it in the comment section so I can that way I can I will definitely get to it. Um, Most definitely. Probably probably before I leave in the morning. Um, but yeah, that's something that I'm gonna make sure to do. Anyway, um, my knee struck into his side, which yeah, yeah. My knee struck into his side. We both landed clear hits on each other. Yet again, I knew my attack did damage, but the shock rushing through my body was even stronger and seemed to have drained my strength. Instead of attacking again, we both created distance between us. Saki still stood there speechless.
荒削りな技でこうまで追いすがるとは。お前の執念、なかなかに見せてくれる。
My left arm felt as good as dead. My consciousness almost cut out a few times, but I kept it together by clenching my teeth and keeping myself steady. The pain was nothing compared to the suffering endowed by those who died, like Ruri and Hestia. Even the worst rips and tears in my flesh were merely scratches. However, something about the situation made next to no sense to me, and so I questioned.
焦った。先天性 HMI の血族の多くは 自らを魔と定義する。魔を求めながらそれを恐れる。
Okay.
玄魔とは、帝の影、その守り。ならば、万一当主が狂ったならば、それを始末する役割を負うのも当然。
Uh-huh.
なるほど。つまり玄魔の技とは、対人ではなく、狂った帝、HMI を殺し尽くすための技か。
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. So they knew. Okay. So they knew all this probably before the Makotos, right? Uh, oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. So okay. Okay. So they knew. I'm guessing they knew all this stuff before the Makotos. It's like, okay, look, we're gonna need ways to kill them, and probably more of them are gonna show up eventually. Oh, so okay, so so it's like an extermination, I'd say a little bit. They found out the Makotos were monsters. They're like, okay, they killed them off. Okay, so where there's a small group, there's probably eventually more of them, right? There's eventually more of them, or going to be more of them. So it's like, okay, let's make a school. I'm guessing. I'm guessing. I don't know for sure. Let's make a school and all that stuff, and we'll attract them here, and we can just kill them off slowly, probably.
まして、私はスクールの長だ。お前の手の内は把握している。言語と声とは、所詮空気の振動だ。より強い波で弾き返せば、届くことはない。
Oh, hold. Oh, I think Rainey might have left. I think Rainey might have left. I have no idea. I think he might have, but mm, that made sense. But he somehow managed that. But he somehow managed that in the middle of a deadly battle. How much had he trained to pull wait to pull to pull of such an extraordinary feat? Okay, okay, okay. Just making sure. 'Cause you said later, I was thinking. Oh no, just still talking. Um, I was sitting there just wondering because you said later on stream because you said make sure that you said oh yeah add me on stream later and I was thinking oh you left a little bit.
森であったメイドより、貴様の方がよほど化け物だぞ、黒船。
I don't know. I think the maid's more deadlier, quite frank.
思いのほか、ハローに頼っていたか？力及ばなくとも、自分には切り札があると考えていたか？そのありさまでは、次の一手が最後となるだろう。
We're getting to like the last bit. He was right. Even if the next even if the next clash was another Director Strange, I had no hope of victory. If that trend continued, I would definitely be the first to fall. That was unacceptable. I crawled through the mud and left a river of blood in my wake just to end his life. It didn't matter what happened to me. I would die. I would die on that night. I swore. I died on that night. I swore to avenge the fallen.
せめて、貴様も。
My blood coursing, wait, my blood crawling curse was cut short. Let's see. Need that opening OTS to kick in.
どうして 見取りたちを殺したんですか？
Ooh. Saki asks another question. I mean, like, I mean, like, like, okay, like, don't you all, okay, I mean, like, isn't it, like, obvious, like, right now, like, you obviously know, right? I mean, Saki just wants to keep on giving these people chances, like, I mean, I can understand it, but it's like, come on now, we got the answers. Like we got the answers like a few minutes ago, and we found them. Like cool, like we know what's going on here.
スクールが少数の HMI を間引いているのは事実だ。HMI は成長過程においていくつかのリスクを抱えている。その一つがオンスロート症だ。
Okay, they face several risks. Several?
ハローによる体の侵食。遺伝子レベルで人類ではなくなってしまうという事実のもたらす恐怖は、不安定な HMI にたやすく伝染する。実際に、オンスロートと接触した HMI は、40% という超高確率で、オンスロート化するのだ。
Excuse me? Oh wow,
40%。
40%? I mean, okay, that's just one, right? That meant
そんな。でも私たちは。
that we who encountered Soroko in our onslaught syndrome state had done something incredibly dangerous.
おとなしさく。お前たちの強さを大多数の人々は持ち合わせていない。人間とは脆弱なものだ。
Okay, okay. Even though it's 40%, that's a high number. Like it's not like 10, 20 or something. I would say it's about freaking half.
一定の確率でオンスロートが発生するのはやむを得ない。ならば、兆候のあるものは秘密裏に速やかに処分する。それがスクールの方針だ。
Okay, but how do you know?
薬物を投与して素養のあるものを HMI にしていると時の先生から聞きました。そこまでの危険があるのならどうして。
Yeah.
可能性とはもとより危険なものだ。
Okay, so possibilities are always oh like okay so do y'all want to create the best humans possible? It's worth the risk?
変化とは世界の破壊。現在という強大な壁を打ち破る力は当然毒にもなる。技術がたやすく兵器にもなるように。
I mean, yeah. He slowly opened his mouth like an ancient store door, and
すべては人類の未来のため。
I mean, is it? I mean, okay. I mean, is it worth the risk? I mean, I guess it is, right? I guess it's worth the risk. I mean, that 40%, that 40%, of them having syndrome and shit, you know,
今後50年で人類は落日を迎える。
Okay. Spoke those words. Oh my, okay. Okay, wait. His sudden conclusion was hard to process at first. Saki held on to onto her shivering shoulders and watched the two men. S- Uh, Narita and Kuro both faced the person they wanted gone from the world. Saki had barely kept up with their exchange, but she knew that a single slight mistake led to either one's death. That but the idea that Natri faced near certain death overwhelmed her, but she forced herself to keep the anguish at bay. Saki Otonashi was the insignia of the crowns, as such that was also her battlefield. However, she found it difficult to stand between them, and it simply and it wasn't simply because she knew that Datri wouldn't allow others to take part. She still hadn't found her own answer and didn't want to rush into a battle with a half-baked will. Thus, like always, Saki Otonashi searched for her path, hesitating all the way. And seconds ago, she heard the founder of the academy say that wait, okay, the founder of the academy say the sun would set on humankind with a merely 50 years.
何をおっしゃっているんです？
So okay, so we're eventually gonna burn up and die or what? Saki knew Kuro was Saki knew Kuro as a pillar of reason. No, wait, okay, okay. Saki knew Kuro as a pillar of reason, profitable words didn't suit him.
何をもって落日とおっしゃるんですか？それは私たち HMI とコロスの間に起きるだろう衝突のことですか？
Kuro remained as firm as an iron wall.
稲田。HMI の絶対数はまだまだわずかだ。圧力や差別が生じたとしても、世界のあり方そのものを揺るがすには至らない。
Okay.
それならまさか第三次世界大戦が起きるとでも？
Maybe?
現在の多様化した世界で、イデオロギーが二分する分かりやすい大戦は、事実上起こり得ない。もちろん、私が言うのは、天変地異による突発的な破滅などではない。
So what are you referring to then?
世界のシステム化による新たな貴族性と、絶え間ないリバイアさんによる閉ざされた社会。それが、半世紀という近未来。高い確率で現実となる人類の落日の姿だ。
Okay. Saki failed to even picture what he's talking about.
成
Yeah.
田真理。お前なら、私の言わんとすることが理解できるだろう。
Strange as it was, for the first time since the battle had started, Natri lended an ear to his enemy.
奴は空想ではなく、今そこにあるものについて論じているのだよ。おとなしさく。
He stabilized his breathing and spoke with a voice that betrayed little of his pain.
国家に代わる次世代支配者の代表格は、インペリアルコーポレーションだ。グローバルな活動領域と特化したシェアを独占支配する形をとる21世紀型の企業形態。
Yo, it's quite funny because guess what? That's exactly what's going on. That is exactly what's going on, quite frank. That is exactly what's going. This is exactly what's going on to this day. the big companies, Facebook, Twitter, X, um, what's the other ones? Um, uh, well, you know, okay, okay, wait, okay, Facebook, Meta, X, Google, what's the other one? Those the techies, the tech companies, and the big and the big food chains and all that stuff are all quite frank just in one big giant club, quite frank. It's like a big circle, quite frank. It's like a big giant circle, and eventually it's just gonna have one thing at the top and everything else at the bottom, or like branches or whatever.
ゲノマティカネクタール、EDN、タック、コメゾンなど、現在世界で支配的な企業のほとんどがすでにこの形態をとっている。彼らは今後50年でさらにその傾向を強めるだろう。それは単に支配者がすげ替わるということではない。システムに組み込まれるということだ。彼らの領土は政治ではない。経済であり、人々の生活のあらゆる側面だ。
The other man continued after him.
現代ではどんな複雑な工程も単純化した労働の組み合わせで実行可能だ。一部の職人の技量に頼る分野も今後50年のテクノロジーの進歩でほとんどが不要になる。つまり次の世代とは中間層が壊滅し、システムの創造者であり管理者、膨大な富を手にする 1% 未満のグローバルエリートと 99% 以上の部品に断絶された世界だ。今やあらゆるツールが個人の行動と情報を記録するようになった。集約されたデータがより密度と精度の高い管理と支配を可能にする。
For example, government agencies and corporations already tapped into most calls and phone messages. The academy too was a strong example of advanced information management.
99% の人々が貧しさを強要され、創造性を剥奪される時代が来る。個人の自由意志では総意であるシステムを打ち破れない。シェアの独占で選択肢を奪われ、思考を誘導されるからだ。
And it's funny because this game was ahead of its time. Like the split between leading and bit players on stage. The valuable protagonist would shine at the expense of all the minor parts. But
私はやがて来る落日を必ずしも悪だと言いたいわけではない。現代の社会が先進国による富の簒奪であるとすれば、次の世界は全員が平等に貧しい社会だ。
so our boy saying, okay, look, yeah, we can just make it so everyone's equally fucked up.
人間が利益を求め続ける生物であり、多くの人々にとって安価な快楽こそ正義である以上、これは正しい結末、当然の成り行きだ。
Saki finally understood his thought process. Even in modern society, there were protagonists and minor characters, and those who shone who soared bright had stepped over the bodies of countless others. And so the chairman was correct. The new world would be an extension of the current one, its twilight. Everyone would be struck with what everyone would be struck with what everyone would be stuck with an egg man managed man wait, managed 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 and observed more through throughout through thoroughly than ever. And in a way, humans would be a hatchling wait, like, humans would be a humans would be like a hatchling that returned to an egg that returned to the egg. It's broken out. It would okay, humans would be like a hatchling that returned to the egg. It broken back when it dreamed uh when it dreamed of the sky.
そこにあるのは閉塞であり、停滞だ。そんな未来に満足できるのか。閉じていく可能性を許せるのか。人類はもっと輝ける明日を探せるはずだ。
貴様が見つけるのか、血にまみれた手で。
Oh,
それが人間のあり方だ。成田真理。
oh.
自分たちのために全てを浪費していくもの。他者も星も己自身さえ。人間とは血塗られた道の上で踊る道化に過ぎぬ。ならば目をそらすことなく踏破するのだ。すべての宿命を。
Pearl looked at Saki. The next moment she shouted at him.
総意で望まれた未来に私たちが何をできると言うんですか？この力で正しい結末を変えられると。
Pearl denied her words before she even finished.
世界を変えるのは何者だ？英雄か？いいな。英雄とは怪物の裏返しだ。それは同じものでしかない。英雄が倒すべき悪とは突き詰めれば人間自身の影なのだ。
I mean, technically he's right.
無名の人々が英知を手に目覚めるのか。いいな。人間はどうしようもなく愚かで身勝手な悪をはらむ生き物だ。輝く理想も必ず誰かの悪意によって地に落ちる。
Humans could not abandon evil. It was as though it was our natural form. It was comparable to how onslaught syndrome it eventually manifested in a certain number of HMIs.
世界を変えるのは怪物を滅ぼす偉大な英雄ではない。愚かな人々の目覚めを待つ無双ではない。おとなしさく。ハローの本質とは何だ？
Ooh, his voice resembled that of an old wise sage, and Saki felt as though she heard it coming from right next to her.
ハローとは HMI が発生させる第三の物理。
それはハローのもたらす現象でしかない。
Once again, he swiftly and sternly dismisses her words.
例えば、思考で物体を破壊できるものがいるとしよう。例えば、感情を数値として認識できるものがいるとしよう。例えば、存在しない概念に触れられるものがいるとしよう。持てる機能があり方を決定づける。異能が当たり前のものにとっての世界は、我々とは全く異なる形をしているだろう。世界の認識を再化するハロー。既存とはかけ離れた視座こそ、殻を打ち破る。アインシュタインがたった一つの方程式で、それまでの世界を覆したように。
Yeah, and he magically, bit the bullet. Perception defined the shape of the world, and limits were something a person set on themselves. Thus, Kurl wished for HMIs to use their untrodden perceptions to break the boundaries of the modern world.
可能性だけが人々に夢を与え、世界を変える。すなわち、新たな可能性の提示。それが、ノーブルのなすべき役割。
Alright.
それは、暗い空に輝く一つの星。彼方を目指し、追いかけようという希望を与える。閉じた世界の壁を切り開き、進むべきフロンティアを人々に提示する。我々は前進する。いつの日か、たどり着かねばならぬ。飢えを、病を、差別を、憎悪を、戦争を、屈辱を、停滞を、老いを、死を打ち破り、人、
Oh, whoopsie. I
胸を
clicked
張
way
れ。
too fast.
お前たちは、輝ける未来の最先端なのだ。
Oh, yeah, be proud, Saki. Yeah, be proud. Phil's distance, yet extremely glorious uh, view of the future rid Saki of her words. The way he spoke of the maddening distance, unraveling of the world made him seem like a prophet.
しかし異端の視座は、世間では天才や異常者と呼ばれて排斥される。それを守り育てるために、スクールはある。
Uh-huh.
中には、人類と相入れぬ可能性もあるだろう。それさえ受け入れられる時が来るとしても、まだ我々は未熟だ。今の時点では、それを排除するのが正義だ。
Wow, what? Wow, yeah, we must just kill them. Saki found herself at a loss for words. She's seen the register list of she read this she's seen the register listing of disposed. Merely thinking of how many bit players who never got a chance to stand on the stage to even exist made her nauseous. That would never be that would never be rewarded for their suffering in a distant future.
理事長、どうしてそんなに平然としていられるんですか？たくさんの血を流して、殺して、奪って。
Yeah, Yeah, though, what, though, okay, knowing this man, okay, he was probably going to say, it was necessary.
自らの正しさを信じているからだ。
Yeah, it was believer at his finest. His unhesitant response made Saki realize the path she had to take. Saki had made wait Saki had a means to save Saki had a means to save Mitri and the others since she saved Sorako. How can you save Mitri's gone? However, that came with a dangerous high 40%. Wait, 40% chance that that uh that she herself developed onslaught syndrome. She couldn't claim that his methods, which involved dealing with the danger before it became a problem, were incorrect. In fact, many people surely would have sided with him. Still, she objected to it. Not our, we love our girl
消
Mitri.
えてゆく早くにも意志はあったはずです。
I mean, she was. I mean, right? As far as we know, Mitri is gone. Mitri is dead, as far as we know. Mm, those bit players had their own wills,
ご
had
自
wills of
分
their
が
own.
正しいと信じておられるなら、どうして彼らに選ばせなかったんですか？
A choice, a choice. Give people a choice. Okay, but if we give them a choice, that means that they wouldn't do it. Pearl and the Academy had used some sort of drug to turn them into HMIs without their knowledge. Saki herself might have been one of their test subjects. Oh, okay, wait a minute. So, so they're just giving the drugs to the students and like, here you go, here you go, here you go, here you go, without saying anything. Then the student just magically, oh, poof. Oh, they magically become a HMI, right? Oh, look at that. You're a HMI now. Oh, don't you feel so lucky? Oh man. Yeah. Oh, it's so great, right? So great, right? But also, let me guess. Cause you took the drugs, right? Cause you took the drugs. Oh, there was a 40% chance that after you took the drugs, right? That after you took the drugs, you become an HM. You have the onslaught syndrome, right? Oh no, it can't be right. But wait, but 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 did they all want to become HMIs? No, they were surely those who would have refused.
結果は変わらない。本人が望まなくても危険は取り除く。未来のために犠牲は支払われる。
Oh, I mean, okay, okay. There's no talking to this man, right? There's no talking to him. There's no getting through to this man. I'd say there's nothing. There's nothing. He believes what he believes. Right? That's all it just comes down to. He believes what he believes. There's no stopping him.
神ならぬ身に全てを救うことはできない。ならば、より少ない犠牲で万人に報いるのが価値ある世界だ。おとなしさく。お前の言うのはただの無双だ。
Oh.
ええ、自分でもそう思います。でも、できなかったのと、やろうとさえしなかったのは違うんです。 死んだ彼らは犠牲ではありません。人間です。
Mm.
たとえ舞台の上で踊るしかない影だとしても、私たちには意志があります。運命という嵐になぎ倒されるだけの名もない破薬だとしても、小さな叫びを上げているのです。生きていればきっと何かを成したでしょう。それは世界と比べれば取るに足らない塵だったかもしれない。愚かな悪だったかもしれない。
Oh.
でもそれもまた可能性と呼ぶべきものだったはずです。生きてある命が。
Oh boy. I think Saki's about to do something.
数えきれない破薬を未来のための投資として、ただの数として消費し尽くしていくのなら、それを正しいと疑わないのなら、来るべき落日とどう違うと言うんですか。
Yeah, they do. Yeah, right. Yeah.
ためらいはより多くの犠牲を生む。未来のために我々は決断し進まなければならない。
I mean, I'd say. I mean, okay. I'd say. I mean, this is worth it, though. I'd say.
名もない破薬たちにも見ていた夢があった。正しいことを疑わない未来がもたらす可能性が、どれほどまばゆくても私はきっとその美しさを愛せない。私は迷いながら進みます。あなたたちが不要だと捨てたものを拾い集めて、あなたたちが見なかったところへ。
Oh.
そう、この黄昏も落日も超えて。
Saki found her answer. Thus she would never hesitate again. She looked straight at her enemy, puffed out her chest with pride, and voiced an unforgettable oath that seemed like a declaration to the entire world.
私は輝く明日へ行きます。
Uh, no, Arbiter. It's Saki's talking no jutsu, quite frankly. And that's what it is. That's what it's Saki's talking no jutsu. That's what that's it. That's it. It's talking no jutsu. Oh, is it finally over? Oh, oh, goodness gracious. Saki tried to stand in front, but I stuck my hand out to stop her.
この戦いは自分のものだから手を出すな
No,
と
this
い
is
うの。
our battle. We are going to end this.
そうではないよ。
If that were the case, I had no chance of stopping her. The situation wasn't the same as with Tokino. Saki hesitated like always and finally found the path she wished to follow.
君が戦うべきだと決めたのは黒船ではないはずだ。
Thus, she did not plan to stop her.
成田、
私は愚かな人の業を死を這いながら生きていく。
Oh,
音無し作、君は飛んでゆくものだ。戦うべき時と相手を間違えてはならない。
what? Okay, I got 10% power left. So this is not going to end well. I'm reminiscent about the sky I gazed up long ago. Alongside my childhood friend, young fingers had pointed at a rainbow, decorating it. The variant colors that had slided through the sky inspired me to dash toward it. I had dreams of catching up to the bridge in the sky. Looking back at it, the idea was extremely childish. No matter how fast or far a person ran, they had no chance of reaching the end of the rainbow. Still the dreamlike shine, right? Shine I've seen beyond the clouds was most definitely beautiful.
うん。
I finally had my answer. Shinonatari had desired revenge, however, and actually I never understood my role. The sudden sense of loss, the pain I felt amidst the crimson area against the crimson sea, the life leaving worry as I held her in my arms. I didn't know what the tragedy. Well, I didn't know that tragedy. I didn't know that tragedy. What I didn't know why. That's my bad. I didn't know why that tragedy had picked Shiri Makoto as the protagonist. Thus, I simply wanted someone to tell me. What was it a punishment for some sin I wasn't aware of, or the effect of a grudge? Hmm. Neither of those was the true answer, for the actual reason was quite simple. Tragedies existed elsewhere in the world, and no small equivalents. My own my own sadness was one of many. Human life was extremely fleeting. People died easily for no logical reason, and all that we achieved could have been reduced to ash and dispelled. Dispelled. Okay, look. Okay, I'm going to cut it here. Quite frank, I'm at 5%, so quite frank, we only got like a few percent left to go. Now, um, I want to say I hope you all enjoyed. Quite frank, tomorrow, quite frank, okay, tomorrow is freaking Friday. I might, I might freaking do, I might cancel freaking Kikino, quite frank. Oh, okay, wait, okay. I might cancel Ultimate Dawn tomorrow and just do freaking um another 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 HelloLady. So I have no idea. I might do it Sunday. I have no idea. But anywho, or I might do I have no idea how I'm gonna do it. But I might just save it for Monday. I have no idea. But anywho, I'll say thank you all for coming. I'll see you all next time. I hope you all enjoyed. Nexi, I hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope you come back for more. But anywho, I'll see you all next time. I need to go buy the damn Steam stuff. Also, but after the stream ends, or if you got games that you want me to want me to see and all that stuff, come back and put it in the comment section. It'll be freaking great. I'll have time, but before I go, and I'll see you all next time. And thank you for coming.